Hey you guys. Okay, so this video is well overdue. Okay, I'm gonna be telling you guys how my cleaning company grossed over $400,000 in 1 year. Okay, I actually thought we were gonna hit that half a million mark because we were going so fast and just grinding so hard, but almost got there. Okay. We also took some losses, and I'm going to talk about everything. I'm going to give you the whole sauce. Okay. So if you watch my last video, I made about a year ago on how we were able to gross, how I grossed 200,000 in 1 year. I on this video, I'm going to take it all the way back to 2018 when I first started my cleaning company and bring you up to date all the way to here. I'm gonna try not to take up too much of your time on this video, okay? But I really want you guys to get the understanding of how long it takes the average cleaning company to grow to a seven-figure mark, okay? A lot of you guys, you want quick, fast, and I'm documenting my journey so you can see the real, okay? Because everybody's cleaning company is just not gonna hit seven figures, six figures in 1 year, 2 years. A lot of times it don't happen fast for everybody, okay? But if you are dedicated, and if you we always talk about consistency. We always talk about, you having the tenacity to drive to go out there and really put your heart and your soul into this thing. You can make it. You can do it too. Okay. So, with that being said, those of you that don't know, I'm going to catch you up to date with me. My name is Mrs. Johnson. I started my cleaning company back in 2018. Okay. I was fed up with working for people, working $8, $9 an hour crappy jobs, and I wanted out. Okay, I finally wanted out, and I got my LLC, and I said, "Hey, I'm going to start this business. I'm going to grow this business." I would always stay on YouTube, stay on podcasts, feeding my brain. Um, I cut off all the music, all the stuff that I used to watch, love and hip hop, all that stuff, and I would not watch anything other than the cleaning industry. That's how intense I had to get. I had to cut negative people out of my world, and I had to really go through this transformation, this mindset shift. Okay, because if I wanted to make a different amount of money, I have to become a different person, which means that my mindset has to be different, the types of food that I eat different, the people that I hang around, the stuff that I listen to, like everything that you put into your mind, body, and soul creates the person that you are. A lot of you guys aren't operating in your greatness because you're hanging around a lot of foolishness and you're putting a lot of foolishness in your body. That's for another video. Okay. So moving right along. I started my cleaning company. I have 5 children, okay? Mainly my 2 daughters, my 2 teenage daughters, they would come out and they would help me clean units, okay? So it's me and my two daughters. They would come, they'll help me clean my units or whatever. And it wasn't easy because on some of my videos you can see me and my kids, some of my older videos, if you watch, you see me and my kids having conversations, and it's just hard dealing with families sometimes. Sometimes they don't want to clean, so it was hard. It was very hard. So anyway, moving right along, from 2018 to I started my business in 2018 March. By the time March came again, 2019 March, I was grossing around $10,000 a month. Okay, so from March 2018 to the end of 2020 is when I created the video how I grossed $200,000 in 1 year. Okay, so that was my $200,000 mark right there. Okay, now from 2020 to 2021, by the end of 2021, which was last year, your girl doubled that profit. Okay, so and I said in my video that that was my goal. I gotta get on y'all about manifesting your goal and really setting your goals high enough, for success. So I had to manifest this. I mean, I believed it. I really did. I mean, I thought I was gonna hit a half a million. But anyway, we got really, really close. We grossed a lot of money, and I can't give you the good without giving you the bad. We also lost a lot of money. Okay, so when my CPA was going through my accounts and stuff, he was like, "Woo, a lot of people did not pay us." And I'm only telling you this because I got to tell you the good with the bad. When you're grossing a whole lot of money, and it's just really right now it's me and my assistant in the office. Sometimes it can get a little hard keeping up with the payments, who owes you. And when you're for me, I'm actually working in two different companies right now. So I have Tenacity Academy, I have Tenacity Clean, and life is just chaotic sometimes. So to make a long story short, I messed up. We just flat out didn't get paid for some stuff. Okay, we tried to chase money, tried to get it, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's a loss. Okay, so I know you guys might say, "Well, what do you do and how and all that stuff?" That's a whole nother video. This video is telling you what I did differently from 2020, between 2020 and the end of 2021. What did you do different? Okay. So one of the things that I did different was, I took some notes here. I hired a assistant. Yes, this is my wonderful assistant. She's sitting in the office right here listening to me. But I I really can't thank my assistant enough for coming in here and really just when I hired her, I was in a very dark place. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Working in the office by myself, and your cleaning company is growing. You're getting phone calls. You're dealing with workers that's calling out and go bags and you got these apartment complexes that got POs, and then they don't send the PO on time, and then you can't really bill them unless you got a PO. It's just, ugh. So I was just really going through the most, and I needed some help. Some of you guys might say, "Well, when do you know that you need an assistant?" Well, that was one of them times when I said, "Yeah, I need an assistant," and I could not depend on my children because they're teenagers, they in the boys and all that stuff, and I can't depend on them. So I needed to outsource and I needed to find somebody, and I found Miss Tamika, and she has been wonderful. Since day one, she came in here. Everything that I taught her, she learned real quick. I mean, from cold calling to invoices to you name it. She helps me out in both worlds, Tenacity Academy and Tenacity Clean. So that was one major plus for me, just outsourcing, having somebody help me out. I had to hire an assistant. Okay, so that was one thing that helped me gross, double my gross. Um, let me see. Oh, another thing is I stay consistent. I have to say it. I know you guys are like, oh God, consistency. Yeah, give me something else. Give me something else. Consistency. Okay, you got to stay consistent. I have to say it because some of you guys feel like you can just start a cleaning company and you can just mope around and do your regular the same shit you used to do when you had a 9 to 5. You can't do that when you're running a business. This is a totally different ball game. Okay, it's a different level of determination that you have to put into this. It would help if you were a little passionate about your dream too. Okay, because some people that they come in, I don't really think that they're really passionate about their craft, about your business. So, me being a mentor to someone, you know, you should never let somebody else push your business harder than you push your own business. Your business, you're growing generational wealth for your family, so you should get off your ass and you should push it. Should be a no-brainer. Anywho, the next thing that helped me double my growth was Grant Cardone. Yes. Grant Cardone has a book called the 10X book, and I highly recommend you guys read it. I'm going to tell you some of the things that were on the book. I wrote it down on my board here. One of the things that I really, really liked about this book that stood out to me was set targets that are greater than what you believe. That was one of my I like that. You know what I mean? And sometimes my kids be like, man, you just dreaming too big. You know, people around you, they not gonna see what you see. They don't see my vision. So sometimes when I'm talking, I'm so passionate and they're like, I'm like, well, if I never dreamed big and thought big, then we would probably still be in the project looking for the next project house to move in. Okay. So back in the day when I was on food stamps, that was the goal. Trying to get another project house. You know, I was in a 3 bedroom. Let me try to go for the 4 bedroom. I know I'm going to get it because I got all these kids. so so my mindset back then never got to like, well, what about a house? Your own stuff. Some good credit. You know, anyway, set targets greater than what you believe. Set them high. The biggest mistake people make is not setting goals high enough. That was one of my goals. I would always set these little mediocre goals, right? But see, God gonna give you exactly what you asked for. Yeah, He gonna give you exactly what you asked for, and I noticed that everything that I was asking for and wanting, I was getting it. I was never thinking high enough. So now, baby, I got a whole nother. It's a whole new world with me right now. I'm thinking high. Why not? Okay. Another thing was any goal you set will be difficult. So why not set them high? That stood out to me too. It's like everything's gonna be hard, and y'all gotta stop wanting things easy. You gotta start getting uncomfortable. I had to start getting uncomfortable because I don't. It's some things that I didn't like. You know, in the beginning, you guys know I'm an introvert. I don't really mingle, mix, and do stuff with people or whatever. I'm more so to myself. Okay, I am such a loner, especially before I got my assistant. Like it was just me. Like I'm more by myself than anything, you know, in working in my business or whatever. So I had to get out of that. I just had to push myself out of it, get out there, start talking to people, start mingling with people, building relationships. Relationships. That was another one. I had to start building relationships with people that are doing better than me. You see. So that was another problem that I had back in the day. You can't get nowhere if you're surrounded by a whole bunch of people that if y'all all on the same level, how can y'all like bounce great ideas off of each other and grow? You know what I mean? Like we all sitting down having broke conversations, you know? So surround yourself with people that are doing way better than you, like outstandingly better than you. And just you'll be amazed. It's a game changer. Game changer. You know what I mean? So like one conversation sitting down with me, like I have inspired so many people just by them coming in the office and me just just having a conversation with me. It'll open up their mind to like, wow, like I didn't ever think about that. And I'm like, okay, good. I just gave you some juice. Now you got a choice. You can run with it or whatever. But anyway, building relationships, very important. Um, the next thing is if you really, if you're really legit, people will come to you. Okay, so when you are operating in your greatness, you don't have to chase anymore. You don't have to chase no clients. You don't have to chase no employees. You don't have to chase no mentees. You don't have to chase nobody. When you are legit, people will come to you. So you keep working until people are just coming to you, baby. So I noticed that I just start going hard, people will come to me like, oh, they hear about Tenacity Academy. So, why not work for her type thing? You know what I mean? And all I'm doing is working. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I like making these videos for you guys. I'm just working. I'm just putting out value. That's all. I'm just helping people. That's all. you know. Um, Another thing that I wrote down, I have to say it, but it is improving the quality, improving the quality of the cleaning. Okay, so if you want to have a successful cleaning company, you gotta tighten up on everything. And one of the things that I always mention, if you guys follow me, is hiring a quality control inspector to go back behind your people just to make sure that that quality is A1. Okay, so if you can improve on that quality, not only that, but make sure you are asking your clients for the review. You got to get the review. You have to get the review. There's so many people that they walk out and they forget the review, or they'll say, "Well, I told her to send me a review, but she never gave it to me." Ask her again. Ask her again, and ask her again. And there are some programs out there that you can just send them the link automatically, and it will automatically follow up with them. Please review, because I'm to the point where on Google, I don't have to actually buy any ads off of Google. Like, Google is showing my company because of our reviews. So it already pushes us up to the top because of the reviews that we got. So reviews, reviews, reviews. They're hard to get. People don't, they say they're going to give them to you. They don't give them to you. I'll bug them to death until they give me a review. Okay. So maintain some really, really good reviews. Maintain a clean face. Clean, clean, clean. Never come out of your bag with your client or your contractor or employee. Okay. Meaning you have to learn how to control your emotions. Okay. So control your emotions. I had some really tough times in 2021. Okay, where I had some woohoo moments, like take me back type moments, with both em- contractors and clients. Like, I had to take some woo side moments, turn around, woo, come back to life. Woo. All right, let me address this problem. But it's all about it. You want to be a CEO, right? You the big dog, so you got to handle the situation. Sometimes I don't want to, but I have to. I have to go in there and I have to handle it. Okay. So controlling your emotions, that's a really great one as well. Um, let's go to another one. Another one is removing all bad apples. You will be when you're growing your cleaning company, right? I could not get to grossing over 400K if I kept bad people. Okay, so you have to learn how to hire slow and fire fast. Okay, and you need to always be accepting applications, and you need to be interviewing every week. I don't give a damn if it's 1 day a week, 2 day a week. You need to get in the habit, in the motion of interviewing every week. Okay, because you're in growing process. You need the people so that they can grow the business. Okay, so you have to hire. You have to outsource the work. You have to, in order to grow. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This is one of the things that I had to do. Um, and another thing that I did was I worked on my onboarding so that my onboarding process would be a little bit more smoother, right? So being that I got an assistant, we brainstorm a lot, and she can say, "Nah, I don't think this. You should do this or whatever." So now I'm not talking to myself in the office anymore. I got somebody that we can go back and forth, and we can build this wonderful system that when people come in, this is what's going to happen step by step. That brings me to the next thing, which is systems. Okay, don't shy away from it. You might not know what your system is in the beginning. You might not know. My system is it's a simple system, but it's a system for me, if I'm making any sense. It's something that works best for my company. Okay, I don't know about anybody else, but the way we onboard people, it works best good for us. So your system may be different from the next cleaning company system. Everybody is going to have some different systems going on, but it's important for you to have them. You need to have a step-by-step process on how things get done in your company. Okay. Okay. On to the next thing that I did. Okay, I talked about relationships. Oh, okay. Last but not least, this is a good one. Outsourcing. Oh, outsourcing non-money making activities and pay for it with passive income. I'll say it again. Outsourcing non-making non-money making activities and paying for it with passive income. So, what is a non-money making activity? What would that be? Something like bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is very, very important, and everybody need a bookkeeper, right? But does bookkeeping bring me money? I will put that in the non-money making category because it doesn't necessarily bring me money, but I need it though. I need bookkeeping though, right? So what I would do is I would hire a virtual assistant, and my virtual assistant, he usually does things like websites or marketing or stuff like that. And I would I would pay my virtual assistant with like affiliate money, if that's making any sense to you. I get affiliate checks because I promote insurance products, and I get money off of the forms that I sell. I got digital products that I sell, courses or whatever, and I'll use that money to pay my affiliate, okay? And I'll use that money to pay my bookkeeper, okay? So what I'm trying to say is I use I will get money from like my YouTube channel. Okay, so YouTube pays me probably around about $700 a month. Yeah, about 700. So I'll take that seven and I'll use that to pay my virtual assistants, my bookkeepers. I'll pay for all the non-money making activities. Got it? It works. I hope I explained it right. So, I mean, it works because now it feels like I'm getting bookkeeping for free, and I'm getting a marketer and someone to do my website and stuff for free. I don't really have, it doesn't feel like I'm paying for it because YouTube doesn't feel like work to me at all. This is fun to me doing these videos. I don't have an overhead to pay. I don't have a bunch of employees to pay, anything like that. I just get my check every on the 21st. It ain't much, but I'm happy with it. So, with that being said, there you go. I hope you guys got something out of this video. That is how I was able to gross over 400K 1 year. That's it. So, my goal for the end of this year is to double what I made this year. Okay, we're gonna see if we can do it. What y'all think? Y'all think I can do it? But for real, like you guys, this is my journey. This is my journey to seven figures. I started in 2018, and I'm not stopping until I reach my goals. Well, I'm not stopping when I reach my goals because with every level, it's a whole new devil. And I think I'm gonna save that for another video so I can talk about all of the mistakes and all of the trauma. I like to give y'all the good, bad, and the ugly. Okay, so it's a lot. It's a lot that goes on when you're making that transition into grossing more money. Okay. So with that being said, if you guys got any questions, put them down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I have my merchandise store. Everybody that has been purchasing my merchandise, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And that's all I got to say. Until the next video, I'm out of here.